Good morning and welcome. This is Pastor Lucy Painter with your daily insight. And this week we are talking about discernment. And as I promised you, I will share with you my experience in either obeying or using discernment or not using discernment and the results thereafter. So today, I am going to share with you about a time that I was able to discern, and because I judged well, I was spared. So let me take you back to when I was growing up. My dad loved the newspapers. He used to buy a daily newspaper every day, the Daily Nation. He would buy that paper, and after he has come from work, he would put the paper down, and I used to love to just pick the paper and read whatever was written in the newspaper. Sometimes I would read the politic parts, I would read the columns, but there is one particular column, I don't remember which day it used to be published, but I loved that column. The column was titled, "When the deal is too good, think twice." This is just one of the columns I used to like. I used to love reading Whispers by somebody called Wahome Mutahi. I used to really love reading the columns in the newspaper, and I was really young then. So this column that talked about when the deal is too good, think twice, had numerous stories of people who were conned and of people who maybe lost great amount of money because the deal was too good, but they never thought twice. And years of reading that column somehow made me cautious. Whenever the deal is too good, I tend to think twice. And I think that is all about discernment, the ability to judge well. So fast forward, the year was either 2006 or 2007. A group of pastors come and they start teaching Christians and members of different churches about financial freedom. And they targeted pastors. And I remember one time that group of pastors had sent representatives in my church so that they teach us about financial freedom. And we had this crusade and revival meetings. So before I allowed them to teach the people, we sat in my dining, and as we were having dinner and I had other members of the church, I told the representative, please share with us this good news about financial freedom. And they talked about how you put in money and after a few weeks you get a harvest of the money. They used the principle of seed time and harvest time. And as she talked, the representative talked and told us how she has been able to harvest 3 times the money. In me, I was feeling the prompting of the Holy Spirit showing me that something is not right. Remember, my foundation from reading the articles of the daily newspaper, when the deal is too good, think twice. So for some reason, I felt that I will not subject my members to just learn about the whole thing before I get the whole truth. And so I told the lady, please don't talk about it today or this week. Give us a few weeks. We are going to do our own research. I remember we had a young man with a bachelor's in commerce. So in as much as I could not understand the financial maneuvers of how interest and money, the principal amount and the money, I knew I could rely on him, and I gave him an assignment. I told him, you know what? His name was James. I told him, James, I'm going to give you an assignment. Go to wherever these offices are. Do your own research. Bring us a report. Is it genuine? How is this money multiplying? If it is genuine, then I will give a go ahead. We can invest. As a church, we are going to invest. So James went and did the research and then came back and told me, you know what, Mom? I have no idea how that money is increasing. They are not investing in stocks. They are not investing in anything. I think it's one big con. And from his word, I judged well. Remember, when the deal is too good, think twice. So I remember saying to my members, I told them, okay, I do not feel okay. I know this is all about financial freedom for us Christians, but I believe there are better ways for us to get financial freedom. By then we were really struggling. And I said, I, as your pastor, feel it's not right for us to take the little that we have and invest in this company in the hope that we are going to harvest. Please, for the time being, let's just sit back, watch, and see how it goes. Some people, as you know, even being a pastor does not mean that everybody is going to hear you. So some people accepted the advice that I gave and we never invested. But there are few who went ahead. I remember one even sold a cow and took the money to that place so that he can harvest. But I'm telling you, just because we obeyed, we discerned, and we were able to judge well, we were spared heartache and financial loss, which many pastors, many Christians lost, many people lost. If you're from Kenya, you know already by now I'm talking about DESI, which was a pyramid scheme. And DESI might be just one, but even today, there are so many financial opportunities. People bring you this, people tell you this idea, you're going to make money. Let me tell you, we have discernment. May you use discernment, the ability to judge well, so that you may not encounter unnecessary losses. Remember my article, when the deal is too good, think twice. This is Pastor Lucy Painter from Glorious Power Church with your daily insight. And this is Discernment Day 4. Blessings.